Hello, YouTube. This is Dr. Dave Maslach talking about reciprocity.com, the crowd sharing proofreading app or platform. So, I want to talk to you about creating these YouTube videos as well as creating the app and why I think it's so important to give, particularly giving and helping you all out. So, one of the difficulties I had with the PhD when I went through and did my own PhD, I did a PhD in strategy and sort of covered topics of technological innovation as well as learning. So I focus on how companies or organizations learn over time. And what I realized doing this PhD is that it's an incredibly long and difficult process, and that there's so much things that happen along the way. There's so much life that happens along the way. Most of you who are doing a PhD are in this stage, even if you're in graduate studies, you're probably a master's student, for example. Senior level undergraduates sometimes feel like this as well. But there is a lot of life that happens. So, for example, you might experience. I had my own self had some deaths in the family. For example, I got married. I did all sorts of many different things. You're going to experience the exact same things when you're going through this, and that's because it is a very long, long journey uh, that you're going to find or feel when you go through this process. And I wanted to help other people out go through this process and realize that they are totally normal, that it is a journey. It's very much a sort of marathon that you have to think about. And sometimes you do really good. Sometimes you write a lot and you do very, very well. And sometimes you don't necessarily do all that well. There's going to be moments where you're writing a little bit and then writing a lot. And what you have to realize when you're doing this, you have to make sure that you are constantly writing a little bit, um, if not every single day, but you might want to take a day off once a week. But you want to make sure that you're just writing a little bit, even if it's just one word, that is good enough. You have to make sure that you're continuously progressing along the way and continuing to grow. And that's the one thing, why I created this app, and is why I'm doing these YouTube videos, is so that I myself can continue to grow as a researcher. I realize that even though that I'm doing a lot of writing and analyzing data and reading and things like that, but there's very few outlets that we have as researchers where we can actually share the progress and how we sort of develop these things. And there's very few ways, once you've done your PhD, in ways that you can continue to grow as as a human being and grow as an academic. And so I wanted to create I was hoping to create this particular platform where we can, not only be able to, and I might be totally idealistic, I know that, and where we can create a world where it's not only better that people are investing in other people and giving back and sharing and continuing to grow themselves, but as well as figuring out a way of I myself having a platform where I can do some research in the background. You can look at previous videos and what I'm proposing to do with that. Nothing is at all scary with that. Oh, I apologize for the shaking. And I wanted to create something where I can continue to grow and learn something new absolutely every day. And the way that I can do that is give of myself, give as much as I can to make sure that you all are feeling not only motivated, that you know that this is a normal journey when you do these particularly difficult tasks, but as well to know that you can get back out there and continue to write more and continue to do good research, to focus, to just become a better human being. There's not a lot of resources out there right now that I know of that sort of help people along this journey and and show you that it's totally normal to go through all these experiences that we go through, and just know that nobody's a rock star, and the way that you become a rock star is just getting out there and doing things absolutely every day, giving of yourself, giving to your thesis advisor, for example, and making sure that you're the best person that you can be, and being hungry, humble, and smart, right? So making sure that you are always thinking and developing your own skills and being as humble as possible, giving of yourself. Um, those are incredible things. So that's all I just wanted to share today. And as part of what I'm trying to do is on Tuesdays, what I'm going to try to do is if any questions come up, I'm going to leave this open. I might have a couple more videos like this, but I'm going to keep this open for any questions that people want to ask. I'm probably not going to respond. I might not respond in the comments, but if there are great questions, I'm going to respond in these videos on Tuesdays. These are how to develop yourself as an academic writer, as a writer, as somebody that I myself is sort of following along this journey, sort of figuring it out as I go, continue to figure this out. I've only been doing this for um, doing the whole academic game probably 15 years now. It's not that long. A lot of people are way more advanced than I am, and so they have much more better advice. But this is my one way to give back, make sure that people are actually becoming better at what they do. So check out the other videos that I'm trying to do. There might be some that are relevant to what you're thinking with this. And if you like any of this stuff, make sure you do subscribe. For those of you who have subscribed, you are so cool. I really do appreciate everything that you do. So thank you so much and have a good day. Bye.